Hello my friends, welcome back. Thanks for watching. Today I'm going to show you how to make something that I've been making for years and my family loves it and I love it too. My mom showed me how to make it when I was a teenager and I've been making it ever since. This is not a Trim Healthy Mama recipe at all. It's full of sugar. It is actually raspberry freezer jam and I make several batches of this every year. And I put it in the freezer and my family eats it all year long. And here it is May and we're down to one container left. So I need to start getting moving again on making raspberry jam because they're a little spoiled and they don't eat store-bought jam anymore. So I'm gonna show you how to make it. So the first thing you wanna do is you wanna go to the store and you wanna get this JELL PECTIN. This is very important. You need to get the yellow box and it needs to say JELL on it. There's an MCP box as well. I don't like that one quite as much. It calls for corn syrup, and not that I'm against that, but the less ingredients for me, the better. And I just find that this sets up pretty much without fail, and I think it makes the best jam. So you get your box of JELL, and then you're going to take 6 cups of berries, and you're gonna mash them basically. I put them in my blend tech and just blend it up because it's super fast. So what you want is 3 cups of prepared berries. So my 3 cups of my prepared berries. Then you're gonna take 5 1/4 cups of sugar. 5 1/4 cups of sugar. That is a lot of sugar. I know it, but that's just how it is. So I've already measured it out here. It's very important that you measure it first so you don't lose count. You know, oh my gosh, was that 3 cups or 4 cups? And because it's really important to measure things exactly when you're working with pectin so it sets up how it's supposed to set up. So I put in about 1 cup at a time, you know, give or take, because I know I have the exact amount here. So I put in a little bit, I stir it up to get it all mixed in, put in a little bit more, stir it, you know, it's mostly mixed in. Then I keep doing that until it's gone. So I just put in the last little bit of sugar and I'm getting it all mixed in. And it's still gonna be grainy, you guys, at this point. I'm just getting it nice and incorporated into my berries. So the only ingredients you have in this jam are berries, sugar, and pectin. And then you're gonna, once it's ready, you're gonna store it in the freezer. You can put it in the fridge. It'll last in the fridge for probably a good 3 weeks-ish or so. You just put it in the freezer for up to a year. You know, maybe even longer, but I don't know. That would be up to you. So what we do is we actually just keep it in the freezer and then we pull it out when we want some because it doesn't freeze hard. It's still, you can still dip a knife in and spread it frozen, and we just prefer to do it that way, and that way we don't have to worry about it going bad. So okay, so I prepared my berries. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the little packet of pectin and 3/4 cups of water and mix it together, and then you wanna stir it constantly with a whisk and keep stirring it until it comes to a boil. And then you're gonna stir it constantly for 1 minute while it's boiling. Okay, so this has been boiling for just a minute. I've been stirring it constantly. And you're gonna pour that right into your berries while it's still super, super hot, just off the boil. And get as much of it in there as you can, because the more you get in the berries, the better it'll set up and the less you have to wash out your pan, because it can be a little bit of a pain to wash out. So it's kind of sitting on top of my berries there, but that's normal. And you're just going to stir, stir, stir for 3 minutes and get it all happy in there together. The heat from the pectin is going to dissolve that sugar, and I don't know how the magic works, but the magic's going to happen, and that's going to get all set up and happy in there. Guys, it's been 10 minutes and I'm pretty much done. So then what you do once you've stirred for 3 minutes is you get these little cuppy things. I like to put them in here because they stack in the freezer. You can put it in jars too, that's totally fine. You don't need to seal these because this is freezer jam, not canned jam. Put them in these little cups, let them sit on your counter for 24 hours. Put them in your freezer. You guys, and you've got jam. That's it. It's so easy. Okay, so I filled the containers and here they are sitting on my counter, and they're gonna be here for 24 hours, getting all set and getting all happy together. So this batch has turned out really good so far. It actually is already really nice and set. See it all jiggly and stuff. It doesn't always set up right away. Sometimes it takes the full 24 hours. So you still wanna give it that time. But you know, it just because it doesn't set right away doesn't mean it's a bad batch. It just means it needs a little time. Okay, so here we are tomorrow. It's tomorrow already. And these have been sitting on the counter for 24 hours and they're nice and set. You see that, like it jiggles like jello. It's perfect. Anyway, I'm gonna put a little bit on a piece of bread and give it a little taste. So see how it sets up so nice and thick? It's not runny at all. Anyway, nice and bright red and really good. Yeah, so this has not been in the freezer yet. I just got it, you know, it's been sitting on the counter, so. It's good. That is how strawberry jam should be. Raspberry, that's how raspberry jam should be. I hope you enjoyed learning how to make raspberry freezer jam. I hope that you do it and enjoy it, and let me know if you've made it. Let me know what you think, how the process went. Be sure and follow the directions exactly, because pectin can be a little persnickety if you don't, have everything just right. But don't let that scare you, because it really is very easy. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and go and let you guys make your own summer freezer jam. Let me know how you like it. Comment, ask me questions. Let me know what you like, what you don't like. Ask me to make something if there's something that you've been wanting to know how to make, or if there's a recipe that you've seen that you want me to try, I'll go ahead and try it, and we can go for there. So have a great day, guys. Thanks again for joining me. I will see you next time. Bye.